Man, an enigma. The Supreme decided to create a world to objectify himself and entrusted it to four powers. But these four powers separated themselves from the Supreme and became the Dark Lords, surrounding Earth with complete darkness. Earth was ruled by darkness, covered with darkness. The Divine Mother Aditi, the Creatrix, with all her love for her children, threw her love on earth. Wherever this power of love fell, sparks of Agni emerged. Around the spark of Agni or Atman emerged the evolution. Man, as we stand out today, are nothing but a mixture of this darkness and Agni, the Atman. Please watch my video, Joy of Existence, to know more about this. Every creation of the Supreme is backed with a theme, and the current creation of the universe is themed with equilibrium. Applying this principle, the darkness in the present world can be remedied only by reorganizing the elements and restoring the equilibrium of the constituent elements. Please watch my video, Insolvable Problems. Are there any? To understand this principle in detail. Coming back to our current presentation, have we ever wondered why can't we accept a man completely without blaming or criticizing? Why we love something of a man and hate something of the same man? Why is it that a man reacts differently for the same problem at different times? The answer lies in the fact that man is a very complex being. He is not just a man of body and flesh, but he is also the sensations, emotions, feelings. He is also the thought, will, intellect, reason, logic. And he is also a portion of the divine, Agni or Atman. Man is not made up of a single piece. There are millions and millions of personalities in him, and each one comes forward at its own wish when lived without self-control. He lives simultaneously in multiple worlds. The Supreme has given us a certain amount of substance and of matter in all the domains, mental, vital, and physical. Using these matter and substance, we live simultaneously in those corresponding multiple but not visible worlds, the mental worlds, the vital worlds, and also on the visible terrestrial earth. Broadly classified, man is made up of some dominant koshas or bodies. Annamaya kosha, the material body, where all his various physical beings with its diversified nature lives on this earth. Pranamaya kosha, vital body, where all the pranic energy or vital life force are available. Emotions, sensations, energy, feelings move about in this kosha, and this kosha dwells on the vital worlds. Manonmaya kosha, or the mental body, where all his thoughts, will, mental formations arise and they live on the mental worlds. Also the Chaitya Purusha, or the Atman as it is called. The Supreme has given us a certain amount of substance and matter in all these domains and in proportion to what he expects from us. And all the circumstances around us are also in proportion to what he expects of us. So, then what really is the issue with these menfolk? If we observe ourselves carefully, we will find out that each of this being from different worlds comes up to the forefront of our active consciousness at its own will and then tries to assert itself and influence us at that moment. It is like babysitting with millions of unruly little imps who reason out and make noise within us, and in order for us to notice them and follow their dictates. So what is the solution? The solution, to start with, is psychological, and it lies in first observing the various beings inside us, then imposing self-control on them as they come forward and try to rule us. Then call Agni to our aid in order for the Agni to become our leader. Since Agni is a portion of the Divine Mother, it has all the inherent capacity and power to organize these divergent personalities around itself and create equilibrium in our inner koshas or inner bodies. Once called with sincerity, our Agni takes control of us, and when we are aligned with the universal principle of equilibrium, what ensues is the universal reward of happiness. Fine, but where to begin? Higher the planes, subtle is the nature. Thoughts are subtler than feelings. Feelings subtler than the gross body. To think of somebody, we are already there with them in the mental world. Space and time do not influence the mental world. While our emotions take a while to influence another, but physically, even with the brilliant means of transportation at hand, it takes at least few hours to reach a place on the physical world. So, the golden key is to start entrusting the subtler beings to our Agni first. A willful thought of surrender to Agni or the divine, if developed into an intense aspiration, can have an effect immediately. A change of attitude, feeling towards something positively in the vital world, can push our life in the positive direction as well. However, to influence or bring a physical being takes a longer time. As we already know, the principle takes a long time to show its effect on the physical world. Hence, we need to work out a regular physical regime with regular exercises to maintain a healthy physique and keep it in order and equilibrium. So, by understanding this basic psychological complexity of any human being, we can soften, mellow down, and empathize anyone coming into a relationship with us. Also, we could empathize with our own selves by understanding the magnitude of the task we are up against. Hope this video was interesting and helpful. All the theme and thoughts have been taken from various excerpts of Sri Aurobindo and